Alright, I don't know how long this will last, but I wanted to see that I have a minute to be myself, and make a video. This video actually has to go about something I'm dealing with my girl at the moment, where if I was a man that I am now back in the day, like 5, 10, 15 years ago, I wouldn't have done 90% of the shit that I would have done back then. But I also wouldn't have 90% of the shit I have now, or gone through 100% of the shit that I've gone through. So I don't really have regrets on going through it. I wouldn't really change anything if I had the ability to. But I do know that as I have grown and learned from my mistakes and changed who I have been by my own choice and will, in going into the new day, that I am not who I was. So, I mean, as much as everything I'm trying to teach my kids goes against how me and their mother act, it doesn't change the fact that's how I want to raise my kids. So, like, to all my exes out there, don't think you're any special, because, I mean, if I was the man I am now, back then, I wouldn't have dated 90% of the women that I dated. I wouldn't have fucked 95% of the women I would have fucked. I wouldn't have done half the fucking head games that I did. I wouldn't have done half the choices I did. I wouldn't have been a simp beta and just been used and abused and cheated on and just cried about it. If I was who I was, I mean, there's so many exes I would not have dated or even looked in their direction. I mean, I'm not saying I'm no spring chicken catch and all that, but I mean, back in the day, I wasn't ugly. And I mean, I could be a whole lot, uglier now. I have a decent understanding that I think right now, as I am, I rate myself a 4. I think with age and time and learning more mistakes and helping my status go up there, I can deeply say that I could be a 6 or an 8. If I actually got out there and did something with my life instead of just, being, because I'm still dealing with shit in my past, still going through shit, still trying to figure out who I am in this world, while the world is trying to figure out who it is. So yeah, I mean, that's why me and my ex, or not me and my ex, but me and my wife, as right now, are dealing with issues, because I'm trying to change and be, better me. And I'm trying to talk with her and have a rational, realistic conversation about what I'm looking for in a wife. Trying to understand what she's wanting out of a husband. And trying to figure out how we're going to raise our kids. Comes to be very difficult to have a adult, civilized conversation with somebody, that can't. I mean, she's better than most of the girls I've dated and socialized with. She can at least doesn't take shit that I say personal. Actually comes back at it with a question or an opinion instead of a feeling or back talk and mouthy. I mean, she still has those. I mean, she's still a woman, but I love her. But I know me and her have been definitely having some conversations trying to fucking, how I'm gonna raise my son goes against who his mother is, and how I'm trying to raise my daughters is definitely not gonna be who I was, but I want them to get with a guy that's like their father now. And I also do believe that trauma and life experience has a tendency, majority of the time, breaking women. Where if the guy at least does the work and overcomes it, it can actually build him up. It only breaks a man if he allows it. But that's where I'm going to end my conversation now. And we'll see if this just has to do with relationships and personal opinions, and put out there as a question and try to get some dialogue with other people. Later.